solos rush Logan and Gripex. This is game 1 of the second game of the day. I'm sorry if that kind of bursts your ears a little bit. We will be on the blue side. AirAsia Saiyan will be on the red side.
I think we need a pre-warning production. Just take my notice, have a pre-warning of this content is going to be extremely loud. But honestly,
I expect same bans.
The enemy is banned.
Same bans. But I am expecting We Own World to really put up a fight here. It's going to be interesting to say the least. And yes, it was. He did mention quite a bit of Dragon did mention quite a few facts, especially with Lord Killsteal. That was pretty important for them.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a very, very tough fight? Yes, it is going to be. Fredo is going to be playing this time round. However, We Own World, we don't know whether they've actually adapted to the new meta or whether they're actually going to abuse the changes. Are we going to see another Eudora?
So Selena, Grot, we'll have to only see, but it looks like so far the bans are, as standard as you can be. They're keeping onto meta.
Definitely.
Don't want to shy away from what they know so far. Dragon, let's see what he wants. He's not really good at eating biscuits, but is he good at banning heroes? That's the real question.
We're just going to have to see. I'm expecting Hayabusa to eventually get banned out for sometime soon. The question is, Claude, is he worth banning out, or do they really want to first pick him and play him for themselves?
We're going to have to see. Honestly, Saiyan Reborn didn't really put Claude to his full potential. Ticking in 4 seconds, Fanny getting banned away. So a little bit of change here and there. Hayabusa, or if I'm not mistaken, the other one was Helkert.
Yeah.
Either one is not going to get banned, or maybe both won't get banned because Gripex and as you're saying, they can choose not to ban out anything and just leave it hanging.
That means a priority pick is actually going to go over to the own world.
Diggy!
That's a pretty smart move because now 2 picks are left out in the open and it allows AirAsia Saiyan to actually pick up quite a few. So, I mean, Helkert's on the table. That's a very big. Hayabusa is also on the table. Claude is on the table for We Own World. However, 2 picks are going to go over to AirAsia Saiyan. That's going to be really huge here, so they really got to decide what they want.
Yep, Helkert locked in. No-brainer. Helkert, the silence is so strong. Dark Knight 4 is just shutting the lights out. Makes your team just panic a little bit because when you cannot see anything, you're just really afraid that something's happened to your teammates and you don't know how to react. Let's see what AirAsia Saiyan is going to go for. Will they pick the Hayabusa? They knew that there was a high chance Helkert will get picked up when they don't ban it. Looks like Fredo, they're not sure yet. Cho is getting Halbert for now. Cho is really strong. Like we said, the changes to Jikundo, the 20% extra range brings so much. But will Fredo go for the Hayabusa? Not going to be Jawhead. Jawhead is more of a standard pick. It's going to be... Wow!
And this is kind of what I was lamenting over a little bit, because if you are hovering over Cho, you have the opportunity to actually pick up Jawhead for yourself, but that just leaves a couple more options for We Own World to actually pick up on themselves.
They can go Hayabusa if they want to.
Exactly. So it's a very interesting strategy to actually go through, meaning that they're investing quite a bit on getting the picks with Cho and also Jawhead, making sure that they have the intended effect in the early stages of the game. But it looks like they've completely disregarded that whatsoever. Martis and also Kagura. Wow, we haven't seen Kagura in a while.
And there was if I'm not mistaken, the patch didn't touch Kagura at all.
No, she's untouched.
So the reason why we're seeing so much more Mars is because the Offshore Aura got buffed a little bit. The AD scaling went up to 1.2 from 1.0. So that's a little bit of buff. But there you go. Claude getting locked in one more time.
And has
Minotaur as well. Clearly, teams, professional teams at that, they value Claude. They understand the value of this hero. But how much can it bring? We didn't see their sister team didn't pull up to its full potential. Can they do better?
We're just going to have to see for sure, because I want to see how We Own World kind of rounds out this composition here. They've got a couple of options.
They need tanks. They need a tank. Support will do. They need a tank still. There you go. Johnson and Angela, good pick out. They had damage shot coming from Helkert and Martis together with Kagura, but the thing is they do not have any marksman, they don't have any burst, so they need to end the game as soon as they can, because Helkert in the later stages will scale a little bit. Same goes to Kagura, right? The damage is not that much. Right now, as you're saying, they need a mage. They need some sort of magic damage. Gushon is still available if they want to.
Gushon would be pretty big, yeah, I would agree. The question is whether they've got a plethora of options. What really benefits them if they decide to go for Gushon?
I feel like Gushon is a really good pick because it stacks up with what they want to do, and it's sort of AoE as well. But nope, Alice does the same thing. Another mage as well. The Blood Oath doing so much whenever she pops the ultimate, and you can do it as a front line. Stacks really, really well. I like AirAsia Saiyan's team comp more than We Own World. They are on a timer. If their team comp goes beyond 15 minutes, they'll find it really, really hard to win the game.
And here's where we kind of disagree on it. I like AirAsia Saiyan's composition very much, as well as We Own Worlds. We Own Worlds has a very clear strategy here, but the Alice pick over the Gushon is so much more important, mainly because having to deal with Angela and able to shield a global ultimate that shields a person, the burst isn't going to be as effective. And you already have a Minotaur, so not only do you have any abilities to set up a very big Gushin, double Phantom Knives, pull them all back, get a super huge amount of damage. Instead, they go for this dual synergy of Minotaur and also Alice.
Yep.
Really strong combination here so far, and they've got the DPS to chase them down with Claude.
Not found nice. It is Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade.
Just to correct you, but honestly, I'm going for AirAsia Saiyan, and from the speaker, from what I'm hearing, you like We Own World much more. Let's see what actually happens. It's down to the 10 players in the server, in the game. We Own World will be on the blue side, AirAsia Saiyan on the red side. This is game 1 in this best of 3 series.
I mean, how can you not love We Own World after that video? Just how can you not love those guys? Definitely lovable characters here. But very early invade coming in for AirAsia Saiyan. They're going to be proxying in the wave very, very fast. Myzs is not going to touch it at all.
Yep, they know that, you know what, there's 2 members. We're not going to do anything about it. And Myzs, he's happy to just farm it under the turret. That's what he want to do. No invades early on, only Alice together with Cho. They're interesting enough. Rush playing Cho and Logan playing that Alice. A little bit of a switch up here, and they're playing so aggressive, stealing 2 camps away from We Own World, buffing up a little bit of a goal lead in this early stages already.
Which is great, especially from the side of AirAsia Saiyan, because then they're going to hit their power spikes first, which kind of mitigates the early game potential coming in from We Own World. Helkurt right now, just by himself, he's quite happy to scale up to level 4 very, very quickly here, but this is going to be an important fight around the 2-minute mark where people have hit level 4. They're going to be looking to force the fight.
We Own World just gave up the real crap for free, and that's what you don't want to do. You're giving away 150 gold just like that. Remember, every 2 seconds they will tick for 10 gold, and for 15 seconds it will do. For 30 seconds it will do that. So 15 ticks. You can see it's getting ticked every 2 seconds. You're giving away 150 gold just like that.
Yeah, I think River Crab down on the bottom.
Bottom as well.
Again, wow.
Just 300 gold swing. That's how they're generating the gold lead. AirAsia Saiyan without kills. They're just catching down all these creep waves, and now Shanks using that puppet on stick going on to rush, but will not get that tether off. Will be just taken away.
I'm not sure if it's just a lot of respect or they're just not willing to risk
Fredo
it.
in that brush. Going for that Kagura. Does use the ejector, pop up the smart missiles, but will not go for it. Remember, there was a slight nerf going onto Jawhead that the damage output not as high as previously. So
yes.
Maybe that was a little bit of deterrence here. But AirAsia Saiyan doing well on all 3 lanes so far. Oh, Dark Knight 4 gets popped there, but just defensively.
I mean, surprisingly enough, even though it is it's not a super significant nerf, but you can start to see it add up in the later stages of the game. For now, it hurts. It hurts for now. But we'll see towards the mid-game where people are surviving with just a sliver of health most of the time, or isn't able to be peeled off very, very well.
Members in Rush with the flicker, but not quick enough. Will it be enough to take it down Rush? No. Turrets not paying enough. And looks like Rush will be live air. Grabback gets a card to the face. But he's a cow. He'll be okay.
He'll be fine. The bull is going to be fine. Now, 4 has already hit.
What a flicker! Just drags Fredo right into the head. But oh no! The Decimate sending Fredo a free kill. But We Own World doing what they can. A beautiful 3-man there. Going on to it. AirAsia Saiyan forced to run till Fredo is there. 4 members of AirAsia Saiyan daily poison stinger into the heart of Fredo. Into the heart of Joy. Pick up 1 kill. Grindback might be the second chunk of casualty of the fight. Motivational Raw will not be enough. The heal is not there. And that's why you pick Helkurt.
I mean, Dragon, great rotation coming in very, very fast as well. He tried to get late priority, cleared it quick, and then quickly started running down towards that fight.
Turtle! Logan doesn't have ultimate anymore. The Blood Oath is not available, and that's going to be a free turtle going on the We Own World. No way. Oh, that was really close. But looks like Angela will be able to survive that. Oh, Mihawk going a little bit too
down
deep there.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but they did take... Oh, is this going to be 1 more? I mean, Fredo could flick him over. But he manages to get the last hit, gets out of there with no issues whatsoever. Yeah, however, Solo's happily just taking out towers. He's so happy to do this, especially since Helkurt has already rotated, but hasn't... and nobody has actually gone to actually deal with the innate problem here.
A rival? Wait! Someone picked the rival. Mia picked the rival.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting going there. Solos staying up to his name. Will be taking down the turret all by himself. He did actually kill off Dragon by his lonesome. Just a fun fact for you. We Own World's name. All of their members' name are based off a anime.
Yeah, One Piece.
One Piece. Yeah, that's the. I don't watch anime, so I don't really know. So we dubbed them as the King of Thieves. can they live up to their name? Stealing away.
You mean King of Pirates?
King of...
Oh my gosh! My inner weeb is just no!
Just shows
Stop!
me, I do not watch any. When he's... You know when Pujahat talked about Saitama, I had no idea who was Saitama.
That's why I screamed out One Punch Man.
Yeah, now I know.
Oh man, I can't.
Meanwhile,
You uncultured.
Fredo getting into it, but the Ejector will pop Luffy back into turret range, or at least attempt to, but the rest of AirAsia Saiyan is that there goes the Blazing Square, locking onto 2 members, and Shank just staying in place, going down there. Here comes Mihawk with the rapid touchdown, will not be enough. And he will just walk away from his AirAsia Saiyan. So far, so good with a 3,000 gold, and they want momentum. Locked on Tattoo, rushes there as well as Mia, King Fredo coming from the backside, and there goes 1 kill, there goes 2 kills, and a total 4-for-0 exchange for AirAsia Saiyan.
What a beautiful juggle of turret aggro. Just really, really well done all around. Great engagement. Fredo set that up so perfectly, ending up with a double kill, an innate double kill, and then going in for the dive immediately after. Just really well played by AirAsia Saiyan there.
Turtle has spawned, and it looks like AirAsia Saiyan, they're gonna make their way into the turtle, gonna equalize the turtle score, making sure nothing goes wrong. And Solos leaves the artillery with Dexter on his back. Should be able to take it, no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, it looks like the build has been following our Rapid Boots and also as well as Demon Hunter as well.
Demon Hunter saw it looks like a staple at the moment for all marksmen. But I don't think there was anything changed with that item. It's just that people are starting to value it much more to kill off the tanks.
Especially against Johnson. I mean, that's going to be in your face most of the time, so having a way to actually deal with that is pretty useful overall. But I have to say, we're going to have to see how the build is actually going to end up. Is it going to be the Golden Staff
Knight
build?
falls, gets popped up. He just wants to run away. Looks like the Heart Guard gets popped by Angela as well, keeping Dragon alive, using a lot of abilities. Those are 2 global abilities. Gets popped by Real World. Defensively at that, Creepax jumps into the line of fire, wants to go for Real World. King Fredo uses the ejector, doesn't land onto it, and there goes the Million Fury, using onto Mihawk. Mihawk should go down here. There goes the Flowing Blood, will not go onto it, and there goes the Silence as well.
He survives!
They're doing so much, and everything still tendering up and down. And it looks like they will pick up 1 kill, and they are just happy that Logan has that Flowing Blood and will be able to back off. And Solos picking out a turret by his lonesome, together with Dexter, I guess, on that Claude. 2 turrets to the name of AirAsia Saiyan, just like that.
I mean, Real World is currently in a really awkward position where they're giving up a little bit too much and they aren't able to pick the fights that they want. And I mean, AirAsia Saiyan is just walking all over them. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the Golden Staff build.
I'm still really curious. Maybe it's because of Dexter, that's why they want to Golden Staff, that you proc 3 times of your passive.
I mean, I do agree that the slow is going to be great and overall just having the extra damage in general, but is the output going to be enough, especially when you're up against a team like this? And I guess that's where the Demon Hunter
meanwhile,
comes in.
here comes the bottom side. They want to go on the Mihawk. Mihawk is really tanky. Creepax is in rage form. He does have the ultimate available if he wants to go for it, but looks like they are just going to back off. Beautiful 2-man Mortal Call, but they will just back off from it. Rush has the Jikundo amped up. 3-man Deadly Pincer will stun it up, but no follow-up whatsoever. Solos get Mortal Coiled up, but he's just a 3-man walking left, right,
just
and
look
center.
at Fredo. King Fredo is just naturally taking mid-turret by himself.
You want to go for it? There goes your ultimate. Bloodout is there together with the Dorina Trunton, but not necessary whatsoever. Solos showing us the full potential of Claw and Flowing Blood. They want more. They're diving into the base of Real World, securing more kills to their name. And Logan tough in a really tough spot. He will go down himself. A Windsmoke. How long can he survive? 3-man stun on the slide of the Johnson. Solos will go down to the turret. Execute coming in. Only member standing is that Johnson, and he will go down himself. That's the team wipe. And AirAsia Saiyan, as clean as a whistle, they will get that bottom inhibitor and they will just walk away.
Wow, that was already a very impressive load juggling the turret aggro, but the way that they pulled that off was impressive enough, mainly because they got Claude in a great position to actually start chunking people out very, very fast, pump up the damage, and then try to escape, but did get caught off a little bit by Kagura at the end, which was unfortunate that he had to die. If not, this would probably equal to something pretty big like Lord. But they did get the inhibitor tower, which is so important for them because now they don't have to worry about the lane at all.
Yep, that's true. Okay, I just got a really funny message from production. Apparently, they also didn't know what hero we drew.
You gotta tell me this now? Come on, man!
Okay, so I just told them the answer, so they should know what's it. But meanwhile, back to the game. Dragon pops the Dark Nightfall, going for it. Oh, but Rush, he's just so tanky and doing so much damage. Heart Guard gets popped here. Mihawk going into the hands of Logan. This could be the turnaround. Look at his solo. The silence is there as well. Bruno keeping it alive, but just not enough life still coming in. Now Rush forced to use his flicker. Mino off screen. King Fredo picks up a kill by Martis.
So it's so far a 2-for-1, looking pretty good for AirAsia Saiyan because they're going to take Lord immediately after and look to push to end the game.
Yep, looks like Solos will be... No, honestly, Solos has been playing really solid this game. I'm really liking his positioning. He's going for Endless Battle next, so his build seems pretty solid at the moment. And now with Lord, they will push out on 2 turrets. Oh, you can see Rush playing so aggressive already into the enemy space. A little bit too aggressive for my liking. Gripex using that Despair Storm as well.
Gripex is kind of in this awkward position where he's just absorbing damage and he's just standing there taking it.
Yeah, but now that's what they're doing. They're just distracting Keyfeather, using the Ejector, forcing Mihawk back, and that's a tank for you, Gideon. That's a tank, and he just goes out immediately. And Dragon gets decimated in the health bar, gone just like that. Mihawk possibly the last 2 remaining men of Real World, and just like that, AirAsia Saiyan with a triple kill on the back of Solo's Claw will end the game with a wipe out and locking in game 1.